Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am with Muja Maheshwari ma'am. She is a founder and CEO of SRS Value Tech and Smart Technologies. She is an IIT Bombay alumni and she is a tech enthusiast. She is an ethical AI and yoga enthusiast. So Muja ma'am, how you found your company?
First of all, I'm humbled to be with you on this channel. Thank you so much for inviting me. I would definitely like to share some of my learnings and the path that I have followed with the young entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs to be, so that maybe some learnings may be useful to them. Talking about my journey, I started after passing out from IIT Mumbai back in 2001.
Yes.
So now 23 years with industry, I started working with different MNCs, just like any IT person has dreams of working in MNC. So my almost 15 years of career went into working with different types of MNCs with combination of products and services space and into various technologies, right, starting from C++ systems level to Java, to AI, to cloud, and everything that anything that a company wanted to start the business in, I was thrown in that area, and I could create a team, a research team out of it, and get some initial learnings, get few clients on board, and then hand it over to the mainstream team. So that was a type of intrapreneur profile, more to that I came after 15 years of experience. But that is when I also got interested in pre-sales activities by having a lot of thought leadership engagements, speaking for different technical topics and business topics at both domestic and international forums. I started learning more and more about networking, because networking is net worth.
Right.
So for anybody, networking is the net worth, is the guru mantra for starting your business. Now that is what invoked entrepreneurship decision into me. And because my roots come from a middle class family where we are being taught both in the society and at home that prevention, protection and care are our core values,
Right.
through which we nurture inside our family, in the society, in the nation at large. So with that mindset and with the flair for innovation in tech, both these combined, and I thought of doing something as part of the entrepreneurship which can solve a bigger challenge into the security gamut.
Okay.
And that is when started the venture which was focusing into the CCTV made. So how can we deliver intelligence over the existing CCTV infrastructure? Because CCTV was the most common infrastructure you can find at any public space.
Right.
And for that matter, any women, child safety or security issue, any special care group issue, any public issue can easily be identified by applying AI over the live video streams or over the stored video streams of the CCTV. Because now you can see with commercial premises like airports, mines, lot of manufacturing segment, city surveillance, highway, and so on, you can see more and more areas are getting covered with CCTV. And that is what I found fascinating to start with. And then eventually we developed a lot of AI models with time. In fact, we filed 4+ patents. And now our technology is almost being deployed for various verticals, including highways, ports, mines, city level, traffic AI, parking, commercial spaces like malls, airports, etc. And we are increasingly wanting to cover the scope of security and surveillance and become a market leader in the same. Right now, I'm humbled to share that currently we are scanning about 1 million objects per day, and which may be like vehicle, people, fallen object, and any type of.
Right, ma'am. So you are like a tech enthusiast and you worked as an entrepreneur there, right? But your innovation, you want to do something new. So you, from there, your journey starts for the entrepreneur, right?
Yes.
Okay. So ma'am, is there any challenges you find there in your journey and how you overcome with that challenges?
Definitely. I mean, this question is too close to my heart because for every entrepreneur, there are so many challenges you will
Right.
face.
Definitely.
Because entrepreneurship is a complete journey where you don't know where is the end goal. You may have started by solving a certain problem, by devising a solution to solve a problem,
Right.
but as you solve that problem and start deploying and testing with your target customers, we come to know that, oh, the market doesn't need this, or maybe we are too early, maybe we are too late in
Right.
entering the market. And then the market only tells you the pivot point indicators.
Right.
And that is what I would call the challenge of identifying those. Initially, being a fresh entrepreneur, even when I was experienced in the industry, the tendency was to just resist with the thought that नहीं, ये smart parking का idea ये चलेगा.
Right.
Okay, let me do the pilots with smart city, with different commercial premises, ये चलेगा. But when I opened up my mind and I took that as a challenge that, okay, the tech is good, video analytics is good, but can it be applied to the real world problem, which is a larger problem? So it is not just about parking, solving problem of the parking through video analytics and the security, but maybe giving more information about customers to the malls and airports.
Right, ma'am.
Maybe giving more security to the highways and city, not just at the premise level or at the parking level. So that is when the pivot points came, and I would consider that as the core, the learnings from the challenge that I got, that you have to identify the pivot indicators, you have to pivot fast, and you have to move ahead fast.
Right.
So don't wait for years. Now things are very, very agile. So as you learn, you apply, you release your product, you learn from the customer about your value proposition. So come up with a minimum viable product is my advice to the young entrepreneurs. Don't try to build very big white elephant.
Right, ma'am.
Okay, so create something which may be a prototype stage to validate your value propositions with your MVP. Once you validate, learn about it. Okay, maybe 2 value propositions won't make sense, 2 will make sense. Release the next iteration, and
Right.
this loop should be fast.
Mhm.
So what I would advise is fail, plan, execute, fail, plan, execute. This is the cycle one needs to go through,
Right.
and this is the biggest learning of the whole journey.
हमने हमें ये भी बता दिया कि हमारे यंगस्टर्स को एक एंटरप्रेन्योर बनने के लिए क्या करना चाहिए. Like you have the idea, everyone has the idea, but how to execute that and आपको कहाँ से वो स्टार्ट करना है. आप एक मिनिमम वायबल प्रोडक्ट से आप उसको स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं, एंड देन आइडेंटिफाई द मार्केट नीड्स, राइट मैम, एंड आइडेंटिफाई द कस्टमर नीड्स, एंड देन अगेन इटरेट इट एंड launch a new product, right ma'am?
Correct. Every time it has to be an iterative launch, learning from your customer again and again. Correct.
Right. So ma'am, my next question is you are an entrepreneur, you handle your work, you handle your kids, you handle your home. So how you handle your stress and how you overcome with that stress?
Sure. So again, a very good question, and more true for women entrepreneurs as well, because women entrepreneur has to do a lot of multitasking.
Right ma'am.
So there is not just the office work or the product work that we have. It is also the kids, the family, the society, the relatives, parents. Everybody needs equal attention, and for us, everything is important. So here, I would like to say that many times people ask, what is work-life balance? For me, there is no different work and personal life. The person is same. When I have deadlines, I may be taking calls from home. And when I have my son is sick, then I may be taking care of him while taking the calls.
Right.
So things are not as crystal separate as we think. That what is work-life balance? It is the same person everywhere. The person has to be truthful to his commitments, both at personal and professional front. And that is what makes us complete. That is the first perspective of it. Second is, whatever happens, happens for good, is my true belief.
Right.
And a spiritual side of it is that you know, when you stay connected with your roots, then nothing can disturb you. So if I am connected to my roots, if I am, let's say that, again telling from the yoga perspective as well, that जब आप योग प्रैक्टिस करते हो, आप प्राणायाम कर रहे हो, आसन कर रहे हो, और जब आप ये सारी चीजें जीवन में सोच के, ईश्वर के से समर्पित करके आप अपने कर्म कर रहे हो, तो ये सब चीजें ना सिर्फ आपको बॉडी वाइज हेल्दी रखेंगी, मेंटल स्ट्रेस से भी आपको फ्री रखेंगी, प्लस इट विल गिव यू लॉट ऑफ एनर्जी फ्रॉम योर रूट्स टू एग्जीक्यूट योर ऑल कमिटमेंट सो वेल, क्योंकि आपको ये लगेगा ही नहीं कि हमने किया है, जो ईश्वर करा रहा है वही आप करते जा रहे हो, बिकॉज दैट इज पार्ट ऑफ योर ड्यूटी और दैट इज पार्ट ऑफ योर कर्मा. एट अ लार्जर पर्सपेक्टिव इफ यू थिंक, देन कर्महीन रहना तो पॉसिबल ही नहीं है किसी के लिए भी, तो कर्म तो करना ही है. और कर्म करते हुए चूंकि पर्सन सेम है, तो देर इज नो ऑफिस टाइम एंड देर इज नो होम टाइम. एटलीस्ट फॉर women like me, there is no defined time. I have equal commitments at both the places. So how can I deal with both the perspectives well while keeping balance of my mind and being closer to my roots is the key.
Right, ma'am. And many times, like as a woman, many times we are a super woman, right? We can do everything. Like, so how we can neglect those small tasks which are not necessary to do, like in daily life, so we can balance our life? Is there any suggestion from your side that we can handle that situation also?
Sure. And that's so important aspect that you brought about, because women tend to think कि यार नहीं ये सही नहीं हो पाएगा, ये तो मुझे ही करना पड़ेगा. घर पे हो या ऑफिस में हो, कई बार आप बोलते हो अरे यार जूनियर को बहुत समझाना पड़ेगा, चलो मैं ही कर लेती हूँ. आज आप करोगे, कल आप कर लोगे, but how many days you will, how many months you will do it? Ultimately, grooming is the key, delegation is the key. सो द राइट लीडर कौन है? लीडर वो नहीं है जिसका मैनेजमेंट बहुत अच्छा है या जो बहुत बड़ी टीम खड़ी कर रहा है. जो दूसरे लीडर्स क्रिएट कर रहा है वो लीडर होता है. मतलब लोगों की कैपेबिलिटीज को एक फुल ब्लूम तक लाना, उसको आइडेंटिफाई करना कि ये बंदा मे बी क्यूए में अच्छा है, ये बंदा मे बी एचआर में अच्छा है, मे बी ये पर्सन मुझे प्रपोजल्स बनाने में हेल्प कर सकता है, एंड सो ऑन. You have to understand with your gut feel and your assessment about your team's capability, and you have to build the right structure both at home and at office.
Right. So ma'am, already you have given some of the tips to our youngster that how we can launch our product. Like initially you can have some idea, and after that you have that courage to implement that. And after some time, that after the market needs, after when you understand the market needs, customer needs, you have to iterate that product, right? And what are the, like, if you have any other suggestion of, if you have any other mantra to our youngsters, that how they can be an entrepreneur, like if you have any.
Sure. Here I would like to just give 3 success mantras to the youngsters. Patience, perseverance and passion. पैशन के बिना एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की नहीं जाती है. परसिवरेंस के बिना उसमें सक्सेस मिलेगा नहीं, क्योंकि आप बहुत जल्दी बहुत सारे हार के पॉइंट आएंगे, लेकिन आपको हारना नहीं है ना?
राइट.
एंड पेशेंस आपको रखना है कि उसमें सक्सेस मिलेगी. पेशेंस के साथ आपको जो आइट्रेशन वाला लूप चलाना है, वो आपको ये 3 P's याद रखने चाहिए. और लास्ट बट नॉट द लीस्ट, कोई भी कंपनी की टेक कितनी भी अच्छी हो, आइडिया कितना भी अच्छा हो, टारगेट मार्केट बहुत अच्छा हो, लेकिन वो कंपनी अच्छी टीम के बिना नहीं चल सकती. सो इफ यू हैव टू बिल्ड द राइट टीम एंड यू हैव टू स्केल अप विथ योर कोर टीम टू अ गुड लेवल. आप चाहते हो कि लोग आपके साथ एसोसिएटेड रहें लंबे समय तक, तो उसके लिए ज़रूरी है कि आपका वैल्यू सिस्टम खुद का और कंपनी का बहुत बहुत स्ट्रांग हो. एंड साथ में जो कल्चर है कंपनी का, दैट इज द कोर थिंग. अगर आपका कल्चर सही है कंपनी का, तो ही आप सक्सेस हो पाएंगे. So that is the advice I wanted to share with all.
थैंक यू सो मच मैम. हमें बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला मैम से, एंड द वे शी प्रेजेंट दैट हाउ द यंगस्टर्स कैन बी अ एंटरप्रेन्योर, और हाउ लाइक they can launch their product, and what are the ways to handle the stress. It's so wonderful. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.